Hey guys, Ryan here from the Success Club coming at you from Tokyo, Japan. Today's episode talking about Jack Ma. So Jack Ma, very interesting guy. I was reading a little bit about him. He is the guy who is the current CEO of Alibaba, one of the most largest and most successful e-commerce websites in the world. I mean, they're a major power in, they're originally from China, major power all over Asia, and, floods into Western culture as well. And I mean, this guy's very, very successful, and I was reading a few articles on the guy. So I wanted to talk a little bit today on like 6 success traits that I found observing Jack Ma. Okay, Jack Ma, pretty interesting story. This guy basically failed the majority of his time, and now he's one of the biggest, billionaires, entrepreneurs in the world. Major inspiration for a lot of Eastern audience. Western audience too. So I kind of wanted to examine today some of his success secrets, kind of my interpretation of them, as well as, maybe you guys can, form your own conclusions as well. So let's talk about 6 different success traits that you can see is kind of like common characteristics you see with other entrepreneurs that he himself, exuded. So number 1, he never gave up. Never give up. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Okay? This is a major saying from, of course, Napoleon Hill, which is probably previously. I didn't even know it was Napoleon Hill. Actually, my dad talked about this his whole life. But Jack Ma never gave up. Apparently, he had faced an abundance of failure. He had failed maybe 3 or 4 times in different businesses before succeeding. A lot of people very rarely succeed on the first go. It's usually they fail. They get back up. It's the same thing as riding a bike. First time, you're going to fall a few times. But if you keep getting back up, you're finally gonna survive. You're gonna win. You're gonna become successful as a result. So never give up. Never give up. If you don't succeed, try again. So number 1, first biggest success rate that I observed was never give up. Jack Ma never gave up on his dream. He never gave up on trying to create some major business, something that he was successful at, hitting his stride. Number 2, he failed forward. Failing forward. Very, very key. And I thought this was very key because, you see this a lot with a lot of entrepreneurs. You want to be failing. If you look at, I'm forgetting his name. If you look at Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison created the incandescent light bulb. Now this is very key because he failed 10,000 times. He failed 10,000 times trying to create the incandescent light bulb. But from another perspective, he found 10,000 ways it did not work. Because every time he failed, he was getting closer to his goal. And he didn't give up. Jack Ma was the same. Apparently I was reading that, when KFC first came to China, 23 out of 24 applicants were accepted into their program. Jack Ma was the one guy who did not get accepted. In KFC's eyes, Jack Ma failed. He failed to get the job. But he didn't give up. He didn't just like, oh God, I'm a failure. No. He did not do that at all. He failed forward. He took that failure as a learning experience. He got something good out of it, and he kept trying. And if you read the story as it goes on, he kept trying at numerous businesses, numerous ideas. And he failed, many times. I'm sure a lot of them weren't even discussed, but you could see in some businesses he failed 4 or 5 times. He was failing forward, though. He failed, and he knew he was getting closer. He kept getting closer. He did it with a positive spin on things and knew in the end that he would win. So failing forward is a big key result. Okay, number 3. You find a way. Find a way. And as you can see, some of these are very similar, but you find a way. You don't have to follow a pathway. If, entrepreneurs, successful people, if they can't find a way, they create a way. They create a way. They see the opportunity. They believe in their dream. They believe in themselves, and they find a way. They create the pathway. They create the road to success. So, for example, he saw the success of eBay. He saw the success of the internet as it was growing, and he knew that this was going to be a big thing once it hit China. And he took advantage of creating a big e-commerce site as it hit China, and he got in front of it. He found a way to create his business, something that where he understood the market, he saw the potential, he took massive and immediate action, he got in because they'd been successful already in the States. He found a way, right? He didn't do the traditional path. He didn't do the 9-to-5 slug. He found a way himself. You have to be willing to find your own way, and knowing in your own heart that you're going to get there with or without people. You know, the people that by your side sometimes are not the most positive people. Sometimes they want you to stay at their level. And you have to decide that you're going to want success with or without them. You're going to find a way with or without them. So find a way. Number 4, take risks. Take risks. You know, successful people always take risks. They always take risks. You know, my dad, very successsful person. I'm, not ashamed of it. I'm very glad because it definitely was a good model for me growing up. But I remember going to a casino. We were in areas of Nevada and Salt Lake City, and different family trips. But he never gambled. Right? He never gambled on the casino lots. And I always asked why, and he was like, Ryan, I gamble every day with my business. I gamble every day with my time. Successful people really gamble. I don't mean casino gamble. I mean they gamble, with risks. Risk versus reward. They take chances. No guts, no glory, as they say. You have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to try new things. Pushing the envelope. Pushing, as an entrepreneur, looking for new ways, getting new creative ideas and trying them out, getting new inspirations, trying them out. Take the risks and learn from the mistakes. If something does work, then you focus on that thing and keep tearing into it. But successful people overall do take risks. They don't play it safe. You play it safe, you're going to be at the mediocrity level for a while. You have to be willing to take risks. But also, at the end of the time, you have to feel the emotions that you will win. Very key. Number 5, don't wait. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. Procrastination is a huge killer in society these days. We always, procrastinate. You go to work, we get coffee, we chat with the coworkers. You gotta have the do it now attitude. Get things done now. Get in the groove now. Get some urgency now. Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba, he did not wait. He did not wait for the perfect situation, right? He did what he needed to do every day. He had the do it now mentality. He made sure, things weren't perfect. The internet wasn't even going on in China. And once it did it, he did it now. He took massive and immediate action. If he had procrastinated, somebody else was going to take that glory. Somebody else might be standing up on stage nowadays, giving the speeches on how he became successful. You have to do it now. The longer you wait, the further you're pushing your own dreams back. Okay? Now, number 6. Initiative. Initiative. Jack Ma took initiative. He saw the trend that was happening. He saw the opportunity. He saw down the road how big the IT, the e-commerce, the digital marketing, the online entrepreneurship was going to become. And he took advantage. He took the initiative. He showed leadership. He took the initiative basically and knew, because it had been already successful in other areas, he took the initiative of being the first to do it in China. And if you look at all the other things, he took the risk. He did it now. He found a way. He failed forward the first couple times, and he never gave up. And all those things combined, by taking the initiative especially, he took the initiative right there to grow his business. That's how he became a major success and inspiration to a lot of people. And now his company is one of the biggest companies of all time. Even eBay wanted to buy it. He even refused, and a lot of people thought that was no. He showed his real, entrepreneurial chops there, And actually, Yahoo, I think even like they do a joint venture, and now they're one of the largest companies in the world, very huge, up there on some of the Fortune 500 type companies. So you can learn a lot from the guy because you kind of look at him. No offense to him, you wouldn't expect success, and this guy just did a pure mentality on the willingness to keep failing and trying new things, to take risks and gamble with his time and money and his ideas, and also to look around and see what was working and profit on that, to take the initiative and never giving up, basically. Never give up on what he was destined to become. So those were some ideas. Those were 6 big traits that I noticed kind of reading and kind of seeing between the lines of kind of the Jack Ma story. I hope you've enjoyed it. Since we're on the subject of, he was a major online entrepreneur. If you'd like to become an online entrepreneur, we have a program available right now with our Success Club where people are actually becoming members all the time right now, where it's basically an online university of ideas and helping other entrepreneurs create business for themselves. It is a way that people are creating their own business and promoting maybe businesses they're already in. If you'd like to be a member, please check out our profile. I'm sure we'll have a link attached. Or you can check out my blog where I will have more information on this, on how you can become a member of the Success Club, where we're going to always be transferring new knowledge and information to you. We're going to be helping each other's businesses out, promoting your business, or if you'd like to create a business with us, we'd be more than happy to have you, and we will teach you exactly what to do. All right, guys, thank you again so much for listening. I'm excited because I'm going to, it's the weekend here in Tokyo, and I'm going to a major festival with a lot of friends, and I'm going to create some new experiences with new people. And hope you guys to reach out soon. Hope to hear from you again, and we'll talk about the next episode tomorrow. All right, cheers, guys. Peace.